Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. In case you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. So today is Monday. Today is 5th. Yes, 5th of September, and I am on vacation. So first of all, this is the start of a very interesting vacation vlog because to be quite honest, it's my first ever solo trip. I shouldn't be alone. In fact, I shouldn't even be here. I was supposed to have gone to Dar es Salaam on Friday night, that is this past week, and I was supposed to stay there for about 7 or 8 days, actually 7 nights, 8 days. Today, I was supposed to go to Zanzibar using the ferry, the Dar es Salaam to Zanzibar, I think Azam ferry. But I had planned everything so well, and unfortunately, at the last minute, my friend cancelled. So you can imagine how disappointed I was because I only realized I wasn't going to be able to go to Tanzania on Tuesday, or I think it was Monday or Tuesday of last week. And for a second there, I toyed around with the idea of just celebrating my birthday in Nairobi. But then when I woke up on Thursday morning, that cold that hit me in Nairobi made me realize there's no way I can punish myself like that. That would be a punishment, spending my birthday in Nairobi in the cold. So I asked my sister, but she couldn't secure a leave from work. She's in Eldoret, and my youngest sister is looking for a tattoo. So it just left me with me, myself, and I. And I figured, you know what, you don't really have to wait for people every other time to do the things you've planned. And now because I had really, I was in the mindset of going on vacation, I decided, you know what, let me just come for a solo trip. When I was in the plane, I was solo, like there was no one seated on the seat next to mine. I was alone in every sense of the word. But I met somebody. I met a friend at the airport in Nairobi. Yeah, and when we arrived here, I also spoke to her a bit. I told her I'm here on a solo vacation. She's here with her friends, 2 friends. And they were also impressed that I actually made the plans, like I decided to come alone. So they decided to, invite me to join them in the evening, which I did, of course, after going to the beach. I went to the beach to book my activities because every time I come to Diani, I usually just love going on excursions because I don't go on vacations to sleep. So I booked that and I invited her for some of those excursions that I have. She's coming with me for snorkeling this afternoon at 2 o'clock. She's also going to join me for the Wasini tour, I believe. And that's how you make friends. Fortunately, I like talking to people, so I'm going to be okay here in Diani. And if I manage to pull this off, oh my goodness, I am never, ever, ever going to rely on people for vacations again. I'll just be leaving, taking off, leaving. Yeah, so right now a tuk-tuk is coming to pick me up. I am going to the beach because I have to eat. I haven't eaten anything all morning. I'm so hungry. I have to go to the beach, eat, and then go for the snorkeling activity because it starts at 2 and right now it's about 12:30. So I'll leave you with images of this place I am staying at, and then also possibly this is going to be a studio apartment tour because this is sort of a studio, but then to me it just looks like a big room. And then I'll also leave you with a tour of the place I went to spend my evening at before coming back here, to sleep at my friends. We went to have some food there, and guys, they really cooked, and I was there till around 10 p.m. so I had so much fun. So far so good on my solo trip. I'm here all week because Wednesday is my birthday. I wanted to give this video an intro. In case you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and now I leave you with the room tour. So this is a very brief room tour, or it will be as long as it possibly can. But when you get into the room, this is what you see. Of course, I came in through the door. I believe you just saw that. But this is what you see, which is the first thing that really impressed me. It's that bed. Don't worry, I've already turned on the TV. Okay, the guy turned it on when he was showing me this room because I wanted to see it first before paying for it, and I am happy that I loved it because I've paid for it now. But anyway, there's a bed here, and I really love that detail. Do you see this detail like above the bed, or I don't know whether to say above or something, but that's it's beautiful. And then there's a bedside desk stroke extra storage space, which I really love. And then there's a picture of a flower up there, and the connection to the AC. So this room is air conditioned, as you can see. And then by the bed is a very beautiful balcony. Let me just stand back first of all so you can see it properly. So the AC is up there, and then there's this balcony, and there's they have burgundy curtains, which I absolutely love. So the window leading to this place is actually big, and this is the view that I have. There's a beautiful house just right next to this place, but then I have to be very careful not to be nude naked here because somebody can see me. So when I'm changing, I'd have to, be careful and maybe change when the curtains are closed. But there are 2 seats over here, so when the sun disappears, I could very easily come and chill over there. It's actually 3 p.m. I'm so tired. It took us quite a while to get this place. Turns out we were looking at the name that I found on booking.com, and it has a totally different name. So there's a fan up here alongside that air conditioner. And then on this side of the room, before I take you to the bathroom, don't worry, my luggage is already here. It's just helter-skelter because everything was too heavy. I don't know how to pack light, but basically you get that. There's that very simple seat and that very simple small stool. It's not a table, it's a stool. And then you have a fridge on this side, which is nice because I may want to keep some drinks cold, especially when I bring them from outdoors. And then this side has the storage space, so that's where I'm going to hang my clothes. That is, if I decide to do that. I'm not the kind of person who takes out all my clothes and puts them there. I don't know. We'll see what I'll do with that place. But there's a TV. It's very small, but I don't need a big TV anyway. I just need something to quote unquote make noise for me when I'm here alone. And then there's that bit of decor. And then there's the table and 2 seats. This room is actually good for 2 people. You don't have to be alone when you're here. It can accommodate 2. And then now we go to the bathroom area. They have given me some slippers, which I'm very happy about. These flip-flops. I love the tiling on the floor. The door is just pretty much brown, and it looks very new. I think it's a new door. I don't know how. The ceiling is so nice and brown. But let's get in. You get a towel. And then there's a mirror over there. Let me just walk towards the mirror. Yeah, there's a mirror. I'm still dressed the way I came. I got here like an hour ago. I landed at 1:15. It was a very bad landing. I'll tell you about it some other time. But this is how I was dressed from Nairobi. And then they have this sink with some soap. I forgot my own soap, so I'll buy another one. And I don't know, I just left it somewhere at my place. But anyway, my teeth look very nice. But anyway, there's a shower on this other side. It's just right behind the door. That's it. I want to believe there's a hot shower, which would explain why there's that red and that blue. This place looks very new, to be quite honest, which I really love. And seeing as it's not a self-catering studio, they have told me that you can cook for yourself, but you can cook at there's a restaurant set up downstairs, so you can cook if you want to cook your own meals. Now, I do not come to vacations to cook, but who knows, I may need to warm some food. I'm sure they have a microwave over there, and they've also told me they can give me an iron box, so that's actually a good thing. I want to take a shower and go to the beach because that is what brought me to Diani in the first place. So yeah, that's the room tour. Let me just stand at the back so you can get one final look from this angle. Yeah, I found it on booking.com. Oh, one last thing. Look at that ceiling. Isn't this amazing? It's just beautiful. It's so nice. Like, they really thought about the little details in this room. The ceiling and that as well. So generally, just ignore the bags and everything. Yep. This is the room in its entire glory. So as is the norm with me, after checking in, I went to the beach. Like after checking in and freshening up and, organizing everything, settling in properly, I went to the beach. This is actually the reason I come to the coast in the first place. You can get everything else in other parts of the country, but the ocean is only at the coast, and Diani is my favorite place. It may not have been my destination of choice at first because I was to go to, like I told you, Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar, but it always works out for me. So this was my outfit. This was a last minute, outfit because I was supposed to wear white underneath this entire cover up, but my white top fell down, caught a stain, and I could no longer wear it. It's basically a black bralette or something, and then a black pair of shorts, and then I wore this white sheer cover up. I actually made a belt from 2 necklaces. This is not an actual belt, the golden one. I just felt like the outfit needed some gold and I didn't have a golden belt, so I made one for myself. So this is basically what I wore for the rest of the evening. Later went to my friend's place, but I think I'll show you that in the next video because I don't want to make this one too long. So I wanted to show you the rest of this place, like downstairs and how it looks like and what else you can enjoy when you're here. So I did it the following day and the day after that. But basically, I stayed at Diani Premier Link apartments. I found them at on booking.com. You pay 2,000 shillings a night for the studio. It's not self-catering. But if you'd like a more self-catering option, you can always get the 1 bedroom because they have those 2. And I think they also have 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms. So it's 2,000 shillings a night for the studio. At least that's what the cost was when I was there. But I was able to benefit from, an offer they had, which was if you stay for longer than 3 nights, you get 1 free. So I only paid for 5 nights and I spent 6 nights there. There's a beautiful lobby downstairs, and then there's also this restaurant. It's not functional, which I find rather odd, but this is where you can come and cook from or use some equipment in case you want to. That's for those people who are staying at the studio, because there's a kitchen that has everything. I didn't really go deep into the kitchen, but it has everything. And so there's a fully functional kitchen and a restaurant that doesn't function, but I believe you can hire this place out for birthday parties and whatnot. I just really wish they'd made good use of the place. But see how beautiful the lobby area is. Look at that ceiling, the gypsum ceiling, and everything else just looks so pretty. So pretty. Now, before I show you the outside part of this place, let me take you to remember there I was telling, first of all, look at the seats also. The seats are just lovely. It's a simple place, but it's a very, very nice place, and it's near the beach. So as you can tell, I'm wearing different outfits. I filmed this on different days, but I want to take you back to my plane ride. So remember how I was telling you I was alone in every sense of the word. There was no one seated on the seat right next to me or even behind me. So it was just me there all alone. And I usually do not like flying alone. I prefer to have company so that my mind doesn't overthink things, especially after you have cases of pilots missing their landing because they fell asleep and all kinds of things. So everything, things were not smooth at first. It took a while for the plane to balance, but then the trip was perfectly fine after the balance. But now the landing, oh my gosh, we all thought that we were going to die. Like, it was just a terrible, terrible landing. I don't know if this will show you exactly what happened, but let's just see. Okay, so maybe I didn't get enough footage of that landing, but honestly, guys, that plane shook terribly, and none of us was okay for at least like 3-5 minutes after that landing, because it felt like we had just been dumped from the sky. But fortunately, we were safe and sound. Challenges of flying alone. Imagine what went through my mind at the time. I was thinking, gosh, we have eaten a whole cow, and then the tail is what now spoils everything. But anyway, away from that, this is the last part of the tour of this entire place. It's a big place, as you can see, fairly big. It has a lot of apartments that you can rent out for your vacation. This is a would-be bar or pub that they have here that is also not functional. I think that's such a waste,
least, considering it's nice and simple. So this is where I did my small birthday party, which you'll see in a few videos to come, but generally this is it. I think it functioned at some point before, but it's no longer functional. It has all these tables. I think you can also rent out this place, and there's a pool outside. Yeah, there's a pool. There's actually two pools. I don't know where the other one was. I only saw this front one. But yeah, this place could actually make them a lot of money, but only they can tell why they are not using it. So if you want to find this place and stay there, you can find it on booking.com, and I think also on Airbnb, but mostly Booking. So yeah, guys, that is the start of my solo vacation series of vlogs. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next very many videos of my vacation that you will definitely enjoy. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, because, you know, sharing is caring, and subscribing just grows my channel. I really enjoy doing vacation vlogs. So I will see you in the next very many vacation videos to come. Bye.